Hello, welcome to a midweek championship special from the Untitled podcast. I'm Craig Savage, and with me as always is Mr. Daniel Cody. We will do the full championship results from the weekend in the next full set of fixtures, and including this one on Thursday. So, these two games were postponed because of the death of the Queen. And these two games are starting on Tuesday night. It's Wigan Athletic versus Blackburn. Wigan lost 3-1 at home to Cardiff, and Blackburn won 3-0 at home to Rotherham.
Yeah, Blackburn got an excellent home win, but you'd probably have expected them to. Rotherham have obviously had a bit of upheaval the last couple of weeks, a new manager settling in, and Blackburn have got firepower. Ben Brereton Diaz with a brace, Schmodik's one of the summer signings with a goal. They look very good, but it's what Blackburn do, isn't it, at the moment? They win their home games and lose their away games. That's how they work. The problem with that theory is that Wigan don't win any home games, and Wigan were poor against Cardiff. Only one shot on target, which was the Charlie White goal. They were poor against Hull the weekend before. And although they picked up wins on the road this season, they are probably the worst team at home so far. They don't look inspiring. They don't look like they can come out without conceding. And given Blackburn's firepower, despite their poor away record, I have to back them to win. The one thing it's definitely not going to be is a draw, because Blackburn are the only team not to have drawn a game all season. With the goals they've got in their side, they're going to win away from home. I'm not going to trust them to keep a clean sheet, but I'm going to go by 2-1 for Blackburn. So I think Wigan will try and be a bit tighter. And I know Blackburn run inspiring when I watch them at Luton, but I think they've got enough. So 2-1 Blackburn.
Yeah, good victory for Blackburn at home. The record at the moment, last 5 games, win, loss, win, loss, win. So it was written on the stars that it should be a loss, really. Haven't drawn yet this season, Blackburn. And somehow they're sitting 7th in the table. But yeah, that was a good victory, 3-0. I think that's what they needed, really. But then they just go back to their way and lose a silly game. Wigan, yeah, obviously gone off the boil now. Obviously 4 wins, 4 draws and 4 defeats. So very consistent in that manner. But 3 defeats out of 5 now. It's still it's not great. Even though they had that good start, it's starting to falter a little bit. I'm going to go 1-0 to Wigan, just purely on the basis of the Blackburn's record of win, loss, win, loss, win. So it's the championship for you. You just never know. Like, it was a bad day at the office for them on Saturday, but I think they can bounce back. And the game on Wednesday, it is Bristol City versus Preston.
Where do you start?
Well, Bristol City lost 3-0 away at Birmingham, and Preston beat Norwich away from home by 3-2.
It was bonkers. They're probably the 2 standout results of the weekend, because Bristol City at home to Birmingham. I mean, even you went for a Bristol City win. That's how it looked on paper. I went for 1-1, but no one saw Birmingham scoring 3 and running away like that. Bristol City were poor as well. Only 1 shot on target, a lot of the ball, but didn't do much with it. And ironically, they did miss Cal Naismith, which was quite an interesting thing, because although he's made a lot of mistakes defensively this year, they didn't play through the lines at all. It was a lot of possession along the back 4, a lot of possession along the midfield, but not really any penetration or cutting edge, which meant they were just exposed. Birmingham looked fantastic against them, which they haven't against many teams this season. And then where do we start with Preston? 4 goals scored and conceded in 12 games, and then they turn up with a 3-2 away at Norwich, who are most people shoo-ins for promotion. I mean, it was a bit of a smash and grab. Norwich had more of the chances. Preston only had 5 shots on target and scored 3 of them, but it's back-to-back wins. They're 8th in the league, and I don't know where to go with this. I have absolutely no idea what to go for. Bristol City had been guaranteed goals galore until a couple of games ago. Now they haven't scored in 2. Preston were guaranteed not to score in most games. Now they've scored 4 in 2. This is the first time I'm hating going first this season, to be brutally honest with you. I'm going to go Bristol City. They've lost 4 out of 5.
They have.
Championship's favourite scoreline. I'm going to sit on the fence because I haven't got... I've looked at every stat for this game and haven't got a clue what to go for. So when you don't know, play safe.
Yeah, I'm playing safe, and it's Preston to win. Because for the one time I picked Bristol City, they get absolutely battered. No, yeah, it was very bad. Looking at the goals from yesterday, from my own point of view, brilliant, but horrendous defending, it really is. But Bristol City now conceded the 2nd most in the league.
Similar to last season, wasn't it? Our 3rd worst all year.
It's only Hull have got conceded more. Preston fantastic result. That was literally my result of the day from the weekend. Fantastic. I didn't see that coming. Really didn't see that coming. Not only did he scored a goal, they scored 3. I knew he threw it away, but they got the 3 points, and not many teams are going to get 3 points at Norwich this season, in my opinion. I think Preston on good form, Bristol on horrendous form, lost 4 out of 5, you said. I'm going to go with a Preston 2-0 win.
2? Oh.
2-0 win.
I was so sure that was going to be 1-0.
Because Preston always concede more than 1. So that's why I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go Preston. They're doing all right. Obviously sitting 8th in the Championship. Yeah. No one expected them to be in 8th in the Championship. No one expected Blackburn really to be in 7th at the moment with their record. So it hasn't been a bad start for the 2 Northwest teams up there. A quick recap of our predictions for this midweek action. Cody has not picked the home team to win. A defeat for Wigan and a draw for Bristol City. I've gone 1 home win, 1 away win, Wigan to win 1-0 and Preston to win 2-0. And those are predictions for this midweek action. Very short and very sweet in the Championship. Do you agree with us or disagree with us? Let us know in the comments below. I know someone's going to disagree with me. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Honest Football Podcast, and you can follow us on Twitter at Honest Football Free. And we'll see you next time.